This video is brought to you by Exter. No crunch, baby. The best part is that I can finally rev match this car. So I was really never able to do that with the old transmission. And that's the best part about driving a manual car. But right now we are on our way to a dyno to put this thing on the dyno to see what kind of power it makes before we start modifying it. This is a bone stock 4G63 besides a big 16G turbo upgrade. What will it make? I have no idea. You know, it feels relatively quick, but I haven't driven a super fast car in a while, so is that 180 horsepower or 280 horsepower? We're gonna find out. And maybe, just maybe, we're gonna turn up the boost a bit.
I think it's gonna make 229 horsepower. 229. I don't know why, it feels right. I was driving here and it just hit me. And honestly, like yesterday, it pulls hard, but I mean, not that much more than my RX-7, so.
I'm gonna guess 199 horsepower. I don't think it's gonna break the 200s.
I've only driven the car one time. The one time I drove it, it felt comparable to like my Focus ST when it was in its factory state. A factory Focus ST makes about 230 wheel horsepower. So I'm gonna assume the Eclipse makes around, I'm gonna call it 205 to 210 wheel max.
Close.
197. Before you think the car only makes 100 pound-feet of torque, the dyno wasn't reading it correctly for one reason or another. Now for the next pull, we decided to do it in third gear instead of fourth gear. Fourth gear was just so incredibly long with this little power, and third gear is actually closer to 1-to-1 in this car than fourth gear is.
Exhaust.
Yeah, it runs really rich. So 212 front wheel horsepower is our base number for the Eclipse. Now it's time to have some fun. See, the Eclipse runs super rich during a pull. We're talking 10-to-1 AFRs, sometimes even down to 9-to-1 AFR. So we figured that we could throw a manual boost controller on it, turn up the boost a little bit, and that might lean it out a bit, and we'd make more power. So that's exactly what we did. We installed a manual boost controller, turned it up 2 full rotations, and gave it a shot. Didn't make any more boost there, so 2 more turns. Will it blow up? What?
15 pounds.
15? It's possible the stock ECS is boost that. Probably does. So we think that it hit some sort of factory boost cut there, which makes sense.
Yeah, like right, like as soon as it hit 15 pounds is when it cut.
Okay, so we'll turn it down a little bit, see what happens. So we could only make 1 more pound of boost than factory without the ECU getting upset. So that was 13 pounds of boost, 217 front wheel horsepower. It's not bad.
It's not bad. So, I mean, yeah, I said it felt
said
similar.
210.
Yeah, so.
I had high hopes.
You won.
What did
you were
you
the
say?
closest.
I said 229.
229, I mean.
Within the realm, but not great.
What did you say?
I said 199.
Yeah, we were all right there.
Wait, what'd you say?
210.
Oh wow, you're right there, right there.
Yeah.
You're more right there than we were right there.
Well, because I said, like, the video I sent, it reminded me of, like, my Focus ST in factory form. So, like, I'm very familiar with, like, that kind of general power level.
Yeah, I just drive such high horsepower cars that I just, you know, I just can't, you know, it's like, whoa,
actually,
you know.
it's the opposite.
All right, man.
That was by far the smoothest dyno session I've ever done. Dynoing a factory, like a stock car. It's nice, it's fun. 0 problems. And 217 horsepower for a 30-year-old car that's totally stock, besides the slightly different turbo, that's pretty awesome. And so that completes phase 1 of the Eclipse build. The car is now like a nice restored OEM version of an Eclipse. We have brought it back from the brink of being shipped to a junkyard, and now it's a car that a lot of people would like to own, including myself, and it's something that's really fun to drive. In the next phase, phase 2 of the Eclipse build, we're installing a whole bunch of aftermarket parts on the thing to turn it into the ultimate street car. Something that you can drive across the country comfortably and then drag race it, bring it to a track day, bring it to an autocross. Can't drift it because it's front wheel drive. Maybe you can slide some trays on the rear wheels and then go drift it. Let me show you all of the parts that we have. I have a whole shelf for just the Eclipse. But first, let me talk about this video's sponsor, and that is the Ekster wallet. The Ekster wallet is the ultimate wallet. It's made out of real premium leather, which is not only beautiful and soft, it's also very strong. Has built-in RFID protection. The RFID protection obviously helps prevent identity theft and helps prevent people from skimming your cards. And personally, my favorite part is the quick card access. With a push of a button, all of your cards are laid out for you. No more fumbling around trying to get that specific card out, trying to kind of fold it so you can get your hands on it. Button, grab. The other awesome thing about Ekster is their solar powered tracking card. This is a super slim card that you put in your wallet, and it allows you to track your wallet and ring your wallet in case you ever lose it. You download an app on your phone, you push a button, and then your wallet starts ringing. Not only that, but you can push the button on your tracker and it will actually ring your phone. So it goes both ways. Now, if you guys are interested in picking one of these up for yourself, you can go to ekster.com/Gingium. That will give you a discount and it will directly support the channel. So it's a win-win for everybody. Huge thank you to you guys and huge thank you to Ekster for sponsoring this video. First and foremost, we've got meats. These are some R compound tires for this bad boy, and we got some Koenig wheels, but I'm just trying to hide it. These are some Accelera 651 Sports from Tire Streets. We have a whole bunch of awesome sponsors for this build. Unfortunately, it's kind of dark in here, but we got a fat intercooler. Since this thing is a street car, it's not a drag car, we're gonna be pretty much upgrading every aspect of it. So we got some brakes. These are big brakes. It's actually an OEM. It's a really cool brake upgrade using some Brembo calipers. Oh, it's a cat! Excel. These are super aggressive pads. They're gonna stop awesome. We have the rest of the motor mounts that I still need to install. To go along with the intercooler, we have a bunch of stuff for me to custom fab up some intercooler piping from Mishimoto. All their metal back there. Catch can for that as well. New air filter. All that kind of stuff. More brake upgrades. We've got a full Dishworks fuel system to install. This is fuel injectors and a big fuel pump. We're also restoring the interior, so we have interior pieces. And after walking through the dark house, we're led to another upgrade, some aftermarket seats. I can't really describe how excited I am for all this. I think once all those parts are on the car, this is gonna be one of the cleanest cars I've ever built. It's gonna be really fast. I mean, I think the 4G can pretty easily handle twice the horsepower we just made. It's gonna handle awesome, it's gonna stop awesome. The interior is gonna be super awesome and comfortable. Paint's obviously awesome now. We've got new exhaust. Engine bay is gonna be so clean. Everything about it is going to be so sick. Now, those aren't all the parts. We have a standalone ECU coming. I know you guys wanna see all these parts put on right away. I wanna put them on right away, but I have to get some work done on the Delica. My brother's coming into town and we're taking it on an overlanding trip. That's gonna happen in 10 days, and it's still a empty van with some pieces of wood in it. So the next few videos are gonna be Delica videos, which I know a lot of you guys who watch these Eclipse videos don't necessarily like the Delica videos, but give it a try. Watch a video, watch a video too. The thing is gonna be sick, and that trip's gonna be sick. So phase 2, it's gonna start in a week or two, sometime in November. I hope you guys are excited. Get ready. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you to Exter for sponsoring the video. I will see you guys next time. Peace out and goodbye.